You said you moved on, found someone new, but your hands still know what mine will do. You pulled me close like it meant nothing, but your heartbeat told me something.
You wore that dress like you forgot all the nights that we once fought. But girl, you sway like you still care, pretending nothing's hanging in the air.
So let's tell one more lie on the dance floor. Say this don't mean nothing anymore. Let the music play while the truth hides behind fake laughs and misty eyes. Spin me around like you don't miss the way we used to end with a kiss. One more lie like the ones before. One more lie on the dance floor.
Your smile say you've moved ahead, but your eyes still burn the things we said. You whisper soft, it's just one song, but I know we won't be gone too long.
You said she loves you, but you look my way. When they play our song, you start to sway. If this is closure, why does it feel like we're still dancing? What's too real? Let's tell one more lie on the dance floor, like we don't still ache at the core. Let your head rest on my side, like you're not thinking about that night. Spin me round like strangers do, even if I still breathe. One more lie, then out the door. One more lie on the dance floor. The truth is spilling in your touch, but saying it would cost too much. So we keep this secret wrapped in song, even if we both know it's wrong. Let's tell one more lie on the dance floor. Hold me like you never did before. Let the steel guitar cry soft and slow while we pretend we let it go. We'll walk away when the music dies, but tonight we'll dance in pretty lies. One more truth we'll just ignore. One more lie on the dance floor.
Fast-paced, fun dance floor ready. The band struck up about 8:45. That old steel guitar slid right in time. She grabbed my hand with a wild-eyed grin, said, "Boy, let's see if you can spin." Boots hit the floor like a thunderstorm. That hardwood shook, but we kept warm. Spinning circles, laughing loud. Two hearts lost in a country crowd. We're two-stepping under neon lights, moving close on a Friday night. That jukebox plays our favorite song, and the night feels like it won't last long. With every turn and every slide, we fall in love just one more time. Two-stepping under neon lights. Beer on the bar and boots on the beat, the sawdust thick beneath our feet. She whispered low, "Don't let me go." I said, "Darling, I already know." We're two-stepping under neon lights, moving close on a Friday night. That jukebox plays our favorite song, and the night feels like it won't last long. With every turn and every slide, we fall in love just one more time. Two-stepping under neon lights, a little George Strait, a little bit of flair, and every cowboy turns to stare. But she's all mine tonight, oh yeah, as we float like dust in the honky-tonk air. Still two-stepping under neon lights, hearts on fire in the glow so bright. The band slows down, but we still go dancing like it's years ago. One more spin, one last run. We were falling back in love in time. Two-stepping under neon lights. Two-stepping under neon lights. A little George Strait, a little bit of flair, the sawdust thick beneath our feet. She whispered low, "Don't let me go." I said, "Darling, I already know." With every turn and every slide, we fall in love just one more time. Two-stepping underneath neon lights, up a little George Strait, a little bit of flair, and every cowboy turns to stare. But she's all mine tonight.
You said it was just one more night, just a little fight, not the final flight. But your hands trembled when they touched my skin, like you were leaving more than you let in.
I said I'd be back by Monday noon, but I left my words floating in the room.
And when you looked, you didn't cry, but baby, you kissed me like you meant goodbye. You kissed me like you meant goodbye, like the truth was hiding in your side. And no packed bags, no loud goodbyes, just silence louder than the sky. We didn't speak, but we both knew why. You kissed me like you meant goodbye.
I heard your heels on the hardwood floor. You didn't slam it, just close the door.
No final words, no sad refrain, just perfume hanging like your name.
You didn't beg, and I didn't stay. Guess we gave up in our own way. We didn't fight, we didn't try. You just kissed me like you meant goodbye.
You kissed me like you meant goodbye, like love had run completely dry. No letters left, no tears to cry, just one last touch we can't deny. We said I'll see you, but that's a lie. You kissed me like you meant goodbye. Maybe love don't need a scene.
Maybe silence says what words can't mean.
But I still feel your lips each night, and wonder if you're sleeping right. You kissed me like you meant goodbye. No fireworks, no reasons why. Just heartbreak hiding in your eyes. Like every truth we lived was shy. Though we never said the line, you kissed me like you meant goodbye. You said it was just one more night, just a little fight, not the final flight. But your hands trembled when they touched my skin, like you were leaving more than you let in.
I said I'd be back by Monday noon, but I left my words floating in the room. And when you looked, you didn't cry, but baby, you kissed me like you meant goodbye.
You kissed me like you meant goodbye, like the truth was hiding in your side. No packed bags, no loud goodbyes, just silence louder than the sky. We didn't speak, but we both knew why. You kissed me like you meant goodbye.
I heard your heels on the hardwood floor. You didn't slam it, just close the door. No final words, no sad refrain, just perfume hanging like your name.
You didn't beg and I didn't stay. Guess we gave up in our own way.
We didn't fight, we didn't try. You just kissed me like you meant goodbye.
You kissed me like you meant goodbye, like love had run completely dry. No letters left, no tears to cry, just one last touch we can't deny. We said I'll see you, but that's a lie. You kissed me like you meant goodbye. Maybe love don't need a scene. Maybe silence says what words can't mean. But I still feel your lips each night, and wonder if you're sleeping right.
You kissed me like you meant goodbye. No fireworks, no reasons why.
Just heartbreak hiding in your eyes, like every truth we lived was shy. And though we never said the line, you kissed me like you meant goodbye. I say, honey, take it slow. He floors that truck down a muddy road. I bake
says, please don't slam that door, but it ain't shut if it don't roar.
She smiles soft, I roll my eyes, but she still makes my biscuits rise. I talk sweet, I talk back, I smooth the road, I leave a track. We push and pull, and that's our knack. She plays nice, and I counterattack. He's rough as sand, she's sugar-packed. She talks sweet, and I talk back.
She leaves notes with hearts and flair.
I leave tools on the kitchen chair.
She says, let's talk, I say, let's nap.
But she still pulls me in her trap.
He calls it charm, I call it wild,
Like raising up a grown man child. But when he grins that crooked way, my heart forgets the mess he made. But one day I talk sweet, I talk back, I plan ahead, I overpack. We're night and day on the same old track. She bakes peace, I grill the flat. He's all crash land, she's heart attack. She talks sweet, and I talk back. But in the storm, he holds me tight, and when I'm wrong, she makes it right. We fuss and flame, but here's the twist: we fall in love each time we hiss. I talk sweet, I talk back. He brings the heat, she keeps on track. We clash and click like steel and flint. One makes sparks, the other's flint. He's country wild, she's southern class. She talks sweet, and I talk back.
She don't say much when the sun goes down, just rosin that bale and spin around. While the world's still talking in black and white, she sings in colors through strings at night. No long speeches, no fancy lines, just a lonesome waltz in three-quarter time. I swear I knew her deepest truth when she bent that note in sweet vermouth. She talks in fiddle tunes, speaks with fire under Texas moons. Every slide, every sway, says what words could never say. She don't cry, she don't swoon, she just lets that redwood croon. Yeah, she don't speak, but she sure moves. She talks in fiddle tunes. I asked her once, what's on your mind? She played me back in 6/8 time, a whisper soft in G and D, and suddenly she undressed me. She talks in fiddle tunes, speaks with fire under Texas moons. Every slide, every sway, says what words could never say. She don't cry, she don't swoon, she just lets that redwood croon. Yeah, she don't speak, but she sure moves. She talks in fiddle tunes. When the lights go low and the bar turns hush, she'll pull that bow and hearts will rush. One solo break and you'll believe that strings can preach and songs can breathe. She talks in fiddle tunes, tells the
6/8 time. But we were salt and fiddle tunes. She talks in fiddle tunes. She talks in fiddle tunes. She talks in fiddle tunes. When the lights go low and the bar turns hush, she'll pull that bow and hearts will rush. One solo break and you'll believe that strings can preach and songs can breathe. She talks in fiddle tunes, tells the truth neath neon rooms. No need for lines, no need for lies. She says it all with closed eyes. So if you hear that sweet monsoon, it ain't just notes beneath the moon. That's her heart and every bruise. She talks in fiddle tunes.
I saw you looking over your ring like you were tired of everything. You sipped slow, turned down the light. I said that look don't match that white.
You had that outlaw kind of grin, like you were born to chase some sin. Told me things I shouldn't hear, but I leaned in with no fear.
You spoke in full.
You ain't no saint,
I wear my
like
saint.
fancy paint.
We both know this ain't polite lie, but we still dance through the night. We're on the wrong side of right, crossing lines under neon light. A little too close, a little too long, feeling something that don't belong.
It ain't holy, it sure ain't wise,
But we can't stop locking eyes. We both know this ain't black and white. We're just living on the wrong side of right.
You said I won't ask where you'll be.
I said, don't you go falling for me.
But your hand stayed right on mine, and I didn't move, not this time.
We told the truth through sideways grins and lied like lovers in their sins.
No promises, no sweet disguise, just wanting more than we should try.
The band played slow,
The room went still. I knew I should,
but I never will.
we both walked past that red lit sign.
Now we're deep in blurry lines.
We're on the wrong side of right, stealing time in the hush of night. One bad move, but it feels so real, like fate with the rebel's heel. No maps here, no end in sight, just two fools chasing firelight. We don't care what's black or white, we're just living on the wrong side of right.
Maybe come tomorrow we'll pay the price, but tonight this wrong sure feels nice. And if regret comes knocking at noon, we'll just blame the band and the moon. We're on the wrong side of right, outlaws caught in a lover's fight. Your hand in mine, that look, that sigh. We don't ask, we don't reply. No goodbyes, just stolen nights, just lips and lies and hungry eyes. We ain't perfect, we ain't polite, we're just living on the wrong side of right. You walked in wearing that Friday grin, boots clean shining, a little too thin, tipping the hat like you're rich, but we're dressed just right. Got a 20 in the whole damn night. You buy the beers, I'll lead the sway. We'll two-step all our cares away. Neon's buzzing, bands in play, we're flirting like it's payday. He said don't get fresh, then leaned in close. I spilled my drink, but you still said toast. We laughed like fools on a weekend high. No bills due till Monday cries. You bought me wings and called me queen. I said slow down boy, I know your scene. But the way you danced and tipped your hat, well I kinda like the sound of that. We ain't classy, we ain't tame, but we sure know how to play this game. You twist and laugh, I spin and pray. I don't fall for that smile today, but boots are tapping hard
Every cowboy's gaze to desire. She smiled once, that's all it took. 10 hearts gone in just one look. She orders whiskey like it's tea, talks slow but stings like Tennessee. She ain't the kind you take home quick, 'cause trouble boys wears lipstick. Yeah, trouble wears lipstick, moves like sin and hits real quick. She'll dance close, then disappear, leave you drunk on dreams and cheap beer. She don't lie, she just don't warn. She's a wild storm in a southern form. You'll think it's love, but it won't stick, 'cause trouble wears lipstick. She kissed Joe and wrecked his band, took his truck, then ditched the land. Now he sings sad songs at the bar while she flirts 3 tables far. Yeah, trouble wears lipstick, lace and fire wrapped in slick. She'll lean in close and steal your soul, leave a burn where you ain't whole. You'll chase her fast but lose the race, with nothing left but a red-stained face. So count your heart and pray it's thick, 'cause trouble wears lipstick. You can't tame what ain't tied down. She'll ride the wind to another town, but you'll still taste her name each night, like perfume lost in barroom light. Yeah, trouble wears lipstick, a walking song you can't predict. She'll haunt your thoughts, twist your pride, and vanish like a southern tide. She ain't mean, just wild and slick. Don't play the game unless you're quick, 'cause love don't live where she might pick. Trouble wears lipstick. You storm out, heels hitting hard, slam the door, leaving tire marks in the yard. I light a smoke, pour one tall, waiting on your angry call. I said I'm gone, but let's be real. You've heard that line and know the deal. Turn the car halfway down the street, then I miss your lies in my front seat. We break, we bend, we curse, then mend, but somehow here we are again. We're hacking forth like whiskey, drumming hot but sweetly risky. We don't work but we don't quit, and every word just fuels the hit. We're rough, we're raw, we spill, we sway, but can't stay gone at end of day. Love ain't smooth, but it gets frisky, back and forth like whiskey. Your flannel smells like sin and smoke, but I still steal it when I'm broke. Your boots are loud, your brain is slow, but damn, you're fire when the jukebox glows. You drive me mad with every stare. You fight like hell, then kiss like prayer. And I don't know if it's right or wrong, but girl, we burn all night long. We yell, we tease, we push, then please, but babe, we're made of swings and knees. Back and forth like whiskey, never safe, but oh so risky. You talk tough, but I see through, and I fall hard right back to you. We pour our hearts, then light the match. We're the flame that loves to catch. It's messy, loud, and always risky. Back and forth like whiskey. I hate your lies, I hate your rules. Damn, we break them just like fools. You slam the door, I throw a glass, but we always come running back. Back and forth like whiskey. No clean break, no pretty ending, but I'd rather dance this reckless road than sleep alone and feel the cold. We're chaos, fire, and sweet regret, but this is love we won't forget. A little pain, a little risky, back and forth creaking soft like it did before. Mama humming low in her faded gown, while the sunset wrapped around our town. Daddy's boots by the rocking chair, coffee steam in the evening air. We didn't have much, but we had enough. A little house, a lot of love. Back when the porch light stayed on, we always knew where we belonged. Hearts were strong, nights were long, but somehow we kept holding on. Back when the porch light stayed on. The radio played a gentle tune as Grandma rocked by the silver moon. We'd slow dance on the wooden floor. Didn't need much, we had more. Back when the porch light stayed on, we always knew where we belonged. Hearts were strong, nights were long, but somehow we kept holding on. Back when the porch light stayed on. Now the house is still and the fields are dry, but I still see that glow in my mind's eye. No matter how far I may roam, that little light still leads me home. Back when the porch light stayed on, we found our peace in a world long gone. Faith was deep, love was strong, and no one ever felt alone. Back when the porch light stayed on. Kitchen sink, didn't rinse your plate, didn't stop to think. Then you snored through half my show. I swear you do it just for show. You bought more shoes, filled up the floor, left 10 candles by the bathroom door. You yelled at me for breathing loud, but still you call me your stubborn cloud.
I roll my eyes, you lose your cool. I take the blame, you change the rules.
And every time, without a sign, it ends with me uncorking wine. You start the fight,
I pour the wine,
you raise your voice,
I say you're fine. We fuss and swing like laundry lines,
but somehow love still intertwined.
you slam the door,
I grab the glass,
you talk too fast.
I let it
Pass.
ain't perfect, no, but it's still mine.
You start the fight, I pour the wine.
Your mama calls and takes your side. I nod and smile and let it slide. You say I'm wrong, then hug me tight, and I forget what we fought that night.
You burn the toast, then blame the bread. You leave the lights on in your head, but somehow still when all feels bent,
I pour a Merlot and we repent. clash like drums, but end in time.
One chord pop and we realize, wow,
This loud is borderline, but it still ends with sipping wine.
you start the fight,
I pour the wine,
you walk away.
I say you're mine.
We bicker big, then laugh and rhyme, and hold on tighter every time. You forget dates,
You lose your keys,
you never say
yes dear with these.
but through it all, we're by design.
You start the fight,
I pour the wine,
you walk away.
I say you're mine.
We bicker big, then laugh and rhyme, and hold on tighter every time.
You forget dates,
You lose your keys,
you never say
yes dear with ease.
but through it all, we're by design. You start the fight, I pour the wine.
We're fire and salt, spicy stew, but honey, I still choose you. So let's keep dancing, storm and shine. You push the fuse, I pour the wine.
You start the fight,
I pour the wine,
you want your eye.
I say you're fine. And when we're gray with wrinkled lines, we'll still be yelling over time. But through the noise, we'll toast in kind. You start the fight, and I'll pour the wine.
I saw your boots under my chair, didn't know how they got there. Hair a mess, lipstick half gone. Jukebox still playing our drunk love song.
I woke up with your hat on my head. You were smiling in your truck bed. Note said last night was a spark, but my dress smelled like corn dogs and dark.
We danced too close, we drank too fast.
That kiss came quick,
But it sure did last. Two boots, one mistake, hearts on fire and a morning ache. We spun that floor like love was real. But now we're sober and trying to deal. One night, two names we barely knew. Now I got your flannel and you stole my shoe. We played it hot, now we pump the brake. Two boots, one big mistake. You said I sang like Patsy Cline, I said you spilled 3 shots of wine. You tried to waltz, I tried to lead, then we crashed into table 3.
you stole my fries, I called you bold. You said, boy, your breast pure gold, and laughed so loud we shook the room. Now we share coffee and mild regret by noon.
We took a chance with neon trust, but I kinda liked that midnight fuss. Two boots, one mistake, a honky-tonk mess that we both made. We swore we'd leave before last.
coffee's cold, but hearts still ache.
Maybe we ain't made to last, but I'll sure miss that whiskey glass. One spark, two lives we couldn't fake. Now you got my shirt, I got your name. We played it wild and lit the stake to blues. One big, bold, honky-tonk mistake. You leave your boots by the kitchen door, always tracking in mud like you on the floor. You rev too loud, talk too fast, but boy, you've got a charm that lasts.
You steal the covers, roll your eyes, start a fire with just one side wise. You talk in circles but walk so fine. Girl, you shift my heart every time.
You drive me crazy in all the right gears, speeding through kisses, switching up fears. You got that wild in your sweet little grin, got me spinning like tires on a back road wind. You ain't easy, but you're worth the ride, burning rubber with nothing to hide. All the right gears.
You slam my truck door like you mean war, then blow a kiss that I fall for. You ain't quiet, you don't break slow, but you're the engine in my soul.
You miss the signs but hit the charm. One wrong turn and I'm in your arms. You love like lightning, fight like fire, but still you're every song I desire. You drive me crazy in all the right gears, from midnight tears to sunrise cheers. You stole my pride, then done my grace, pull me close in a four-lane chase. No map needed, just you near, fast or slow, long as you steer. You drive me crazy in all the right gears, from midnight tears to sunrise cheers. You stole my pride, then done my grace, pull me close in a four-lane chase. No map needed, just you near, fast or slow, long as you steer. You drive me crazy in all the right gears.
You know the trouble with the southern drawl.
Your chaos in high heels, y'all, but when we crash, we still stay true, 'cause I'd wreck the world to ride with you. 'Cause I'd wreck the world to ride with you.
You drive me crazy in all the right gears, turning fights to laughs, then shifting tears. Down every mile of our wild years.
We're stick shift lovers without the fears. You're my high-speed heart race frontier, baby. You drive me crazy in all the right gears.
on my hands by the age of 10. Daddy taught me how to fix and bend. Said, son, the road ain't made for some, but you were born to ride, built to run. I ain't made for a wide picket town. I got fire in my feet that won't calm down. Give me blacktop heat and a setting sun. Yeah, I was born to ride, built to run. Born to ride, built to run. Wild as the wind, fast as a gun. Got an open sky and a restless soul. Freedom's my flag and the wheel's my goal. Don't need a reason, don't need a plan. I was made to roll, not to stand. Born to ride, built to run. From Texas dust to Carolina rain, I've chased down dreams and outrun pain. Every turn's another song begun, 'cause I was born to ride, built to run. Born to ride, built to run. Wild as the wind, fast as a gun. Got an open sky and a restless soul. Freedom's my flag and the wheel's my goal. Don't need a reason, don't need a plan. I was made to roll, not to stand. Born to ride, built to run. Some folks stay, but I get lost just to find my way. The highway calls like a long lost friend, and I'll be gone and gone again. Born to ride, built to run. Heartbeat racing with the southern sun. A six-string humming and a motor loud. That's my truth, that's my vow. So wave goodbye when the engine drums. I was born to ride, built to run.
Right, but still you kiss me every night.
You hog the covers, change the plans, complain about where I put my hands. You tell the waitress I talk too loud, but then you wink and make me proud.
You drive me mad, you make me yell, but darling, this is sweet as hell. We fuss and fight, but somehow shine, 'cause you ain't easy, but you're mine. You slam the door,
I open wide,
I talk too fast,
you steal my line. We're oil and water, fire and rain, but I'd go through it all again. You're stubborn, strong, you're sharp
Far from calm, we're borderline, but baby, I'm glad you're mine.
You roll your eyes,
I roll with you,
I take the lead, I follow through. We're wild and weird,
and built to last.
with every storm we're standing fast.
You test my soul, you cross the line. You ain't. You walked in like you didn't care. Flip your hair like I wasn't there, but your boots pointed straight my way. Girl, your heart gave you away.
You sat down, 2 stools too far, but kept glancing over at the bar. You laughed loud, but your eyes stayed blue. Boy, your boots told on you too.